You guys know I've been doing Rise of Kingdoms for about 3 years now. There's a lot of supporters. There's a lot of people that wants to see me to go down. There's a lot of people who of course doesn't want to see me succeed here doing what we're doing. But I guess I've got something to let you guys know. I'm running out of juice. Yes, that's why we got coffee now. But no, seriously, I'm running out of juice. I guess one of the things that I did not do as what like other content creators have done, that they have really gone out to like start a new account. For God's sakes, I don't know how they're able to manage the time and the money to build another account. Um, they might have been getting some, really good revenue. But for me, I just couldn't do it financially and as well as time. Some of them have become full time into doing Rise of Kingdoms. I've run out of juice. Uh, I don't know what to do next. I'm sure I'll figure something out. I mean, 2-3 years of daily content. I've been very creative about doing stuff, but I think I think there's one of the YouTubers who have mentioned that there's just repetitive contents that we've been making, which is true. I'm trying to update some of the older videos, trying to cater for the newer players. I think looking into the statistics, seems like there's a lot of like, old viewers that might have taken a break from Rise of Kingdoms. So there's always new players coming in. So I want to make sure that we cater for the new players that are coming in and get them some good guides, more updated to 2021. So that's my goal. Hopefully, you guys would support me by doing this. So you guys might have been seeing some, new contents that are, you know, old topics like what we did about the teleportation, because I think there's new players coming in and they need to get these helpful guides that you guys might have seen when you guys first started in Rise of Kingdoms. But in reality, I don't know what's next for me in the game. I know it's KVK, there's war, there's gonna be content, but besides that, unless Rise of Kingdoms start putting out new game modes, new gameplays, new stuff, honestly, that's gonna be more interesting to me. These events that we've been seeing, these are so like standard now. It's all the same. It's not as interesting to me, in my opinion. One thing that you guys need to know, that even I am a sponsored content creator, we're not told to say anything in front of you guys. But this is the same type of event every single time for the past 3 years, and I'm just like, what's new into this? I need to have something new, something that would engage me to be more interested in the events. Now I know there's other content creators who create this guides, repetitively. It's the same thing over and over and over. But I believe that there are going to be some new game modes that are coming up. So you have to kind of tune in for that one. And KVK wise, there's a lot of great stuff, with the KVK, especially having the return of troops, as they, half of the troops only die, not everybody dies with your troops. So I'm excited for that. Get some fighting. I've now reached 91 million power, and total, I have about 9 million deads. It's a lot. I think total I've spent last year was almost like over like 10 grand, I think, or over 12 grand or something like that. I think I've really cut down from the previous year. Um, I haven't spent much yet this 2021, but I do have about 4.5 years worth of speed ups. Oh goodness, I forgot to claim this. See, Jesus Christ. Oh well. Um, yeah. So I have about 4.5 years of speed ups right now in Universal, and I don't know yet if I'm going to try to compete. I don't think I will for any power up event, because first of all, like I said, they did another repeat here for the Zenith of Power. Is not new. They need to start bringing out some new stats. I think it was the Babylon stuff, Babylon Garden or something like that. It was like for infantry. Where is it? I need to like look for that one. I don't have that, but I don't know where it is either. So here we go. Is this one's for infantry attack? So they need to like come up with something new with like the attributes that would be really really nice for us to like try to compete for and get, because I don't know. For me, I don't think that was like very enticing, even if I was an infantry, because it came out already. And I guess it's cool because the other players who didn't get it can potentially obtain it through this way. But then you lose these older players who wants to power up and not able to do it because the rewards aren't really that enticing. Um, I think I will be powering up next KVK. So after this KVK, when it's over, I need to pop the reserves, which I completely forgot to pop my reserves. So I have my reserves in here for the 50k. I should have popped it maybe 10 or 15 days after the KVK or something like that, so that when the next round of KVK I am ready. Looking into the KVK right now, I think it's a perfect thing that I did not even try to use any 50k reserves, because then I would have been trying to catch up in here. But look at this. This is the training part. This is a training portion. Look at how much of the training people have done. This is actually insane. This guy from 1412, Ottoman, 68 million. It's already insane. Look at the big difference in here. Right? You can see that this is a one true whale. Jesus, that's a big number there. Big PP number. I still need to get my troops. I need to probably at least do that, right? So I need to do that today, actually. We don't even have the kingdom buff right now for that as well. But you know what? It's not even worth it to try to push any training points for this, because I mean the amount of the speed ups I'm going to be using just to gain all these rewards is not even good. Now if it's gonna give me like 5 legendary commander sculpture, then I'll take it. But yeah, I think it's not as enticing as it is. Another thing is that I wish, I've mentioned this before, doing a barbarian coin system. I think I need to push this again. To be honest, I think there should be a lot more stuff, more incentive to be active. And really, if I'm being honest, I've been really inactive, playing ROK recently. Just my disclosure, I still love the game. I think once we get into KVK, my activity will definitely be changing. I still play Ark of Osiris. I'm able to participate in the Osiris League, which is pretty nice. We did win the first round, so if you look into here, I think this is our next battle. So 201. All right, that's gonna be interesting. All right, so we did win our first battle, so that was pretty nice. This time around, I have the ability to really participate a lot in the Ark of Osiris League. Wow, so look at this. Realm Seed, top 32 registered alliance in the current realm. Wow. They are also our participant. I don't know if they are going to be our allies or not. So the 412, we got some good friends in there as well. Very good people. A lot in the Arabic community. I think there's got some Turkish community as well in there. But yeah, so I don't know. I think once we get into KVK, dramatically will probably increase our activity, probably try to get more contents on the war. But what is next, right? I mean, what's next after wars? What type of contents should we do next? So let me know in the comment section below, and as well as guys, if you guys are watching the contents in here, if you want to support the channel, I know it takes a little bit of a time, but if you guys would just like drop some likes as you guys are watching the contents, help us out in here to really succeed in what we're doing. I know there's a lot of competition. You guys have your own different favorite content creators, but I think we're all like in one community, and just drop some likes. That helps out a lot as you guys view. I think a lot of you guys watch the video and you guys don't really press that like button. Besides that, there's going to be a lot more stuff coming out from me, like a lot more contents in a different type of a video game. I've recently trying to got into the Wild Drift. Finally, I was able to like download it, and I think that's going to be my next really game that I'm gonna get into and do more stream. Not so sure if I'm gonna be focusing that on Twitch or here on YouTube, or maybe I will just do it on both. But we're also playing the Infinite Galaxy. We're sponsored there, so that was a very good opportunity for me as well. Really, I want to keep growing in here, but recently it's been really hard. I think at the point of the creativity standpoint, I think I've lost it. So I do apologize to you guys if there are some old videos that are gonna pop out because I'm trying to refresh them. Honestly, I don't know what else to make. I know the other content creators. I'm sure they're having the same issue. They're probably populating the same over and over again. So I really urge Rise of Kingdoms to start creating new game modes, new features, be more creative, change some of the things up in here. Um, you know, do something to make it a little bit more different than what it has been for the past years because there's a lot of repetition, and I think there should be some uniqueness each year. All right. So by the way, this month I am turning 29. I've usually streamed on my birthday, but I think this time I'm not gonna do it. I think I've been doing this YouTube for 2 3 years now. For 3 years now. Um, it's becoming like a task, and recently I honestly I haven't been enjoying what I'm doing. This is why we've also reduced a lot of the contents. I need to focus on myself, focus on my life, and I need to manage to think and create in a sense that I am having fun because recently I feel like I'm just doing it just because I need to do it. So, with being honest in here, I know a lot of people, support us. We get a lot of message, a lot of good feedbacks, and as well as we got people that doesn't like us. It is what it is. I'm just a person. Just like you. I just want to be happy, want to enjoy, and I just want to succeed in life as well. But I think I'm gonna do a lot more like a vlog and really trying to get into like other games as well. But Rise of Kingdoms, I think we're gonna play this continuously, especially with the KVK coming up. But the thing here is that I hope pretty soon that there should be new game modes, new civilization, and maybe some epic commanders because I don't plan on becoming like a big spender this year. So I wanna be able to use like newer commanders, more exciting, and do some testing, new civilization, maybe new archer stuff, or cav or infantry or whatever. Just change things up in here. Maybe start changing the mechanics on how archers, infantry, and cavs work. Add range. We've been playing this Infinite Galaxy. In Infinite Galaxy, there's this thing called range, and with range, it changes a little bit on how the tanks and how the attacker and how tanks are. It's just more defined. I like it, but here I think the archers need to be able to hit at a distance because that's how it is. I think at some point, Rise of Kingdoms need to manipulate and change some of the mechanics here in ROK. Um, Besides that, I mean, the game is truly wonderful. I mean, the game is one of the most unique ones, but I think there's a lot of improvements still that can happen, make it more interesting, make it more unique. And definitely, we want to have some game modes to where there is more battles, more fightings, where we can actually test our commanders. We've got a lot of commanders in here, and maybe one day we'll have the ability to, uh, you know, have some like PvP scenario where we can just like set up challenge and you can battle out like that. I don't know. Maybe they can start adding like you can actually activate the skill to make it a little bit more interesting, more interactive like that. But I don't know. Maybe you guys have some suggestions and comments, and you guys can drop it down in the comment section below. But speaking of the next few contents, I don't know what's next. As we get into KVK, most likely, yeah, war. I'll try to create more guides, but without new features, new contents, it's kind of hard to try to create a new guide and new stuff because a lot of them we've talked about before, and I know you guys probably don't want repetition and stuff. But besides that, just me here, 3 years. I've always been honest with you guys, and I've always been straightforward to, um, how we make our videos. Even though sometimes I create some jokes and funny stuff, and I know you guys don't like it. I know majority of you guys are very, very serious players, and I know I've taken it a lot more lighter in Rise of Kingdoms to make it a little bit more fun. Because for me, it's a video game, but some of you guys may have taken it a little bit way more serious than me. So I do apologize on that if you guys were like kind of offended in some of my content when I took it a little bit more light, especially one of those Wheel of Fortune where I did like get your luck type of thing with just praying and just making it funny and enjoyable. Um, so I've seen a lot of the feedbacks, and that's one of the reasons why like I'm hesitant to create some of the content, because I'm like, you guys gonna like this or you guys not? You guys gonna shit on me or not? So it's very difficult being a content creator. It's not something that I've wanted or thought about doing. Especially college. Um, it's just it happened. We've created content. You guys watched us. You guys followed us. You guys liked what we've done, and I appreciate it. But you know, I gotta keep doing what I need to do. I need to be more creative and try to figure out what's next in the channel. Besides that, hopefully you guys can keep supporting the channel. Whatever contents that we're making. I hope you're following me for me. I hope you're not just following me just because we're creating Rise of Kingdoms content. I hope you guys are actually liking the person who's creating the content, not just the game itself. But besides that, I just want to say thank you guys for checking us out in here 2021. More stuff coming out, more unique, more different. I'll try to be as more creative as I can, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge when you have an analytical mind like me, not into the creative, like fully on creative. But I think we've done a good job so far, but we need to keep doing better. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I've ran out of juice. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.